have reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25.
So the Vanderbilt Commodores offense making their way on the field today. And the reason why this is one of the games of the week is you got a receiving core that's just been lighting people up. So hard to stop collectively, but they're running into an elite defense that's filled with confidence too, Kirk.
Yeah, Chris, I'm going to turn it around a little bit and talk about, I think, the offensive line. We know what the receivers can do. Will the quarterback have enough time against this defense to be able to make the throws where he can try to expose the secondary? That's the real challenge. Can you protect the quarterback to give these receivers a chance to make plays?
Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented. It shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Caught behind the line. It's Hugo. And that stiff arm will help earn him the first down.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field. But instead, this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
To throw, it's Pavia. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They bring him down after a short gain there. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the back now goes in motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught in the backfield. It's Alexander. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky fourth down decision? Uses the stiff arm and gets past the marker before being taken down.
Boy, with all this build-up and hype of this playoff game, this defense has got to do a better job at the line of scrimmage. That's another first down. They had their chance there on third down, but they do not want this to become an ongoing trend against this offense. They're just too good.
Toss play to the outside. Fighting off the defender. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
The defense setting up to go against this heavy formation. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. He'll ride the back again here. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, great job by this defense on this second down run. Just stonewalled them at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
It becomes the 8th play of the opening drive, but now it's third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for a receiver deep middle. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. The only problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. He's got it. Enough for a first down. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Toss play to the running back going left. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
And the Commodores lining up here on 1st and 10. Quarterback changing the play now at the line.
The receiver grabs it. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
But it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Grab behind the line. It's Alexander. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. We just have to be smart.
It's 2nd down and goal now for this offense.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Hey, the defense is doing everything that they can to try to keep these guys out of the end zone. Now we've got a big 3rd down coming up.
And the fullback gets in on the action with the carry.
Touchdown, Commodores, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25.
The Aggies offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. They're going to have to be able to... and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coach has told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Well, that's the risk you take as a coach running this style of offense, and really as a quarterback, you know that there's a chance you're going to get hit like that, and boy, did he get annihilated by this defense. I'm just happy that he got up and ready to play that next play.
Back to throw. It's Reed. With the catch, it's Concepcion. They bring him down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid gain.
The defense spreads all over the field playing zone, trying to make this quarterback make a mistake by throwing it into coverage. But he finds the soft spot on the curl and picks up a first down.
Off the play fake on first down. Catch made on the right side. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Looks like Texas A&M will have the first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Play fake, looking to throw. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27. Here's a 1st and 10 play. Gonna run it. It's Moss. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Design quarterback run. Breaking tackles. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. But how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
That kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. Well, Kirk, it's Vanderbilt on top right now. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Movement here from the tight end. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Vanderbilt.
On the double. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. The shotgun handoff here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Back to throw. It's Pavia. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They'll make the tackle, but it's enough for a first down. Good call in that screen play. Commodores begin a new series here, 1st and 10. The offense with some pre-snap motion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's reeled in. It's Alexander.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
They'll run it from the gun. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. And the Commodores will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Commodores will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Throws it to the right. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
And the Commodores trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. He'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Second down and goal. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Commodores. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. It's hard to win these games just kicking field goals. They need to find the end zone here, some urgency. He makes the grab. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Dropping back, it's Reed. Bringing pressure. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Boy, this offensive line is so caught up in making sure that they're accounting for the defensive line. Nobody sees the inside linebacker. He comes home with a blitz and gets the sack.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. And the Aggies will bring their punt team on the field now. Oh, it landed at the 7 and bounced into the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the Vandy offense back on the field now. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play.
Hey, it's a great job in this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Here comes the jet sweep. The defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play.
I love the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little bit lacking on that one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board on that part.
So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, the defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel to understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. Offense will keep it on the ground here. He's got the first and still going. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Commodores line up on 1st and 10 now. He finds some space. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And the Commodores looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. The quarterback's got it on the option. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
2nd and goal for the offense. Send the back in motion. Dropping back. It's Pavia. Here's a throw underneath to the back. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Running back grabs it on the screen. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Now the all-important extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission. But in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. Grab behind the line. It's Moss. Powering through the defender. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
And just like that, Chris, all of a sudden the offensive coordinator and the quarterback, they changed their approach. That's a big play. So instead of just maybe trying to get into field goal range, now they're really thinking they got a shot to maybe get the ball in the end zone.
Tackled after a small pickup there. The Aggies looking to crank up the tempo a bit. We'll look to throw it here on second down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. He fires this throw. It is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. At the 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Commodores. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Chris, with another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
Try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. He'll bring it out from his end zone. To be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
He'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering two things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable?
And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. A lot of work to do in the second half, down big. Can they get something going right now? Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Looks left and finds his target there. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. And a handoff as they run the counter play. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Looking downfield, it's Zeno. A deep shot to the left side. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26. Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. First down and 10. Handoff in a single back formation. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play. Been a really solid drive, and now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. Looking to pass here on second down. Short completion to the tight end. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Takes the handoff. It's Moss. And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on 3rd down, almost pick up the 1st down. What it does, though, is it gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that 1st down.
4th down, looking to throw for it. Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. Offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. And looking for a big play here. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And he's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. There's contact on the throw. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? The pass rush closing in. And the pass is incomplete. That's 3 in a row. His passing game out of sync. Commodores will line up to punt it away. And he takes it at the 40. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. To the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. He'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
2nd down play coming up. And he's got it again. He shreds the tackle. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
Running back has it on a screen now. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. Here's the 2nd down play. Play fake, looking to throw. Tries the right with a quick throw. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you...
A deep shot right down the middle. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. And the Aggies will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And he punts it out of bounds, so no return. So here comes the Commodores offense back on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Makes a quick catch. Spins away from defenders. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Just much like we saw in the 1st half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time
looking deep down the left side. And is intercepted. Now he's bringing it back inside the 40. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. And then that return.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
He's past the marker and still going. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
The Aggies looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
No gain makes it second and goal from the 9. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, the offense is trying to overpower him at the line of scrimmage, and it's not working out. The defense getting lower, winning the leverage battle. It's going to bring up third and goal. You got to think about maybe going through the air here to put a touchdown up on the board.
Third and goal, looking to throw for it. Looking for 6. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line. So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. He was successful in his first attempt. This one, a chip shot from 25 yards out. And it's good right down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Pavia. On the run here, lets it go. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
They'll hand it off. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what. They have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. And the Commodores will line up to kick it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Offense getting set, it's second down. To throw, it's Zeno. He's got it with room to run. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. go, a 2-yard loss.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Tackled after a short return to the 19, but a huge takeaway in the red zone.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. That's a strong stiff arm. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw. It's Pavia. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's going for a big play downfield. The ball is picked off. Breaks into the open. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Now the pass rush gets home.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32.
But this defense is doing an outstanding job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage. That's their 3rd interception.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not a long return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out his scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29. Booker gets Vanderbilt on top right now. He played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Back to pass. It's Zeno. Finds that big tight end for a short pass.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
That takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. They got him again. He's like a statue back there.
Offense has got to do a better job at taking care of this quarterback. Remember, their starter is already out of the game. The backup cannot afford to take too many more hits.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Pressure is coming. Oh, they've got him. A 4th down sack and a turnover on downs.
Well, the offense rolls the dice with its play call here on 4th down, and the defense rolls the dice as well by bringing the kitchen sink. Demolish the quarterback that time on the blitz.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Good pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's got room to run. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. The reception gets him at 7 yards, but fourth down coming up here. Commodores will look to convert here on fourth down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47. And the Commodores getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. It's Pavia. On the run here. Lets it go. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
The sure hands. It's Hudson.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
That completion sets up a 3rd down play. Looking to chuck it again. Grab down the middle. It's Hudson. They get the 3rd down conversion. First down now from the 37. Commodores pick up enough to get a first down there. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy's as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a major accomplishment.
Caught over the middle. It's Brown. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
3rd and short here in this playoff. It's the 9th play of the drive coming up. 2-man clock with the running game. That play more than enough for a first down. Sets them up at the 24.
Boy, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the 4th quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
They bring it down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the long drive continues. The offense pushing the ball down the field. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Scanning the field. It's Pavia. Grab down the middle. It's Alexander. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown or field goal. On 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. They've got it in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Commodores looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense facing 2nd and goal. Trying for the touchdown. They'll test the left side. And the fullback going nowhere. Like they stop him for a loss.
Man, I really thought on 2nd goal you might see the offensive coordinator elect to throw the ball, but instead try to catch the defense napping by running. Man, does it backfire.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. After a long drive, it's a crucial 4-point play. Can they score a touchdown or have to settle for 3? Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they add to their lead. So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And he'll just take a knee, drive will start. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger.